What's up, everybody? Infinite Twist here, and today with me I got the one the
DJ Keemstar, I just trampled all over your intro.
I love this guy. But
What's up, guys?
most of you probably know who he is, so he doesn't really have to introduce himself. But it just Keemstar, introduce yourself anyway.
Somebody just thumbs down the video and said, "Oh, I hate that fucking asshole, that fucking troll, that piece of shit." I'm DJ Keemstar. I'm known as Halo's #1 trash talker, but I don't play Halo Reach, so I've been like pretty much dead with that title for like what, a year now.
Wait.
So we just troll people in video games, inspired by the innovator Leroy Jenkins. I used to be in a group called FAG, and we had a lot of nice big channels with 100,000+ subscribers that all got shut down for being assholes. So there we go. That sums the whole thing up.
I remember when one of the first videos I saw by you was Halo 3, but I forgot what you were doing. But you were harassing some girl, and
Cupcake tattoo.
Cupcake tattoo. That's where it all began.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my dick in your ass. It'd be like an earthquake, like a 5.9 on the Richter scale. Yeah, give it to me good.
Oh my god. But Xbox Live #1 trash talker right here.
That video's still up somewhere. That video survived because that guy who camps uploaded it to his channel. So it's still on there.
I remember it got taken down about 3 different times.
Yeah.
How many one question, how many Xbox Live accounts have you gone through?
Oh god, I don't even know. I know this. I had 15 console bans, so I have about 17 Xboxes.
Holy shit! So you have like a stack of Xboxes just...
Oh, dude, my closet is just Xbox graveyard, like, seriously, because what happened is the summer of 2010, little fucking faggots kept on jacking my gamer tag. They'd call into Xbox Live and say, "Hey, my gamer tag is DJ Keemstar," and stupid Xbox would believe their bullshit, and they'd freeze my account for 7 days to do an investigation, so I could never ever use my gamer tag. It literally would get locked up every day. So I got pissed off, and I told all the fans to call Xbox and fucking say that your account got stolen. Just pick some idiot on your friends list or someone you don't like and say her. So everybody did that, right? And it forced Xbox to fix their system. However, it put a giant workload on the Xbox Live enforcement team. So the fucking people like Step 2 and the Xbox Live enforcement people, they found my live stream, which we would have like 3,000 people every night doing live pranks, 100% improv. They found my live stream and they would just ban my fucking Xbox over and over again. So that was really the death of my live stream back in 2010.
Oh, that's gotta suck.
Yeah, well, it's kind of cool, though, because I have all these Xboxes that can't play online, but I have nephews and nieces and, a bunch of people in my family. So every Christmas, I give a kid an Xbox, and they're like, "Holy shit, an Xbox!" Uncle Danny's hooking me up with an Xbox.
Oh, they gotta love you for that.
Yeah.
You obviously know who White Boy 7th Street is, right?
Yeah, I know White Boy well. I've met him a few times.
Oh, I can just imagine if he had those Xboxes, the videos he would do with those just to get money. Like, he's one of the biggest money whores on YouTube I've ever heard of. He's got like 5 partnered channels.
We did the math the other day of how much views that he's got and how much money that he's made. And so far, if he were to get paid, the standard $2 CPM, he would have made $500,000 so far. So damn. I think the dude's all right on money.
Yeah. But, I mean, then again, I gotta respect him, because apparently he came from, like, he didn't live in such a great area or whatever, didn't have a lot of money, and he made something.
Well, the only reason why he lived in that house is because it was his parents' house, and, he had sentimental value to it. The dude can move out and buy a brand new $200,000 house, I'm sure of it, unless he's blew all his money on drugs and alcohol, who knows?
I know he's a heavy drinker, but I got some questions for you.
Sure.
All right. You must be somewhat familiar with the, like, MLG competitive scene, right?
Yes.
What would you rather see on the pro circuit, Halo or Call of Duty?
You know what? I don't watch Halo Reach, so I'd have to go with Call of Duty. But the fact is, the pro circuit is just all fucked up to begin with. It needs to be completely redone. They're fucking idiots. Whoever runs the MLG is the biggest, stupidest fucking piece of shit. I just want to strangle him. I can't stand it. That's why I went to LP David and tried to get $1 million loan so I could start my own league. Who the fuck makes a league with these people? And it's just not organized right. Let's think of a league that's successful, like the NFL, like the LBN, or the Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
Let's think of hockey. Let's think of all this stuff. What does this have in common? What does all this stuff have in common? It has teams with geography locations with attached to them, like the Buffalo Bills or the New York Jets or stuff like that. This is what they should have done with the MLG. They should have made teams and they should have put them in cities, because then naturally you have people following the circuit and rooting for their home team. You don't have that in the MLG. You have all these made up teams with no area from where they're from. It just doesn't make sense. You think about it right now in New York City, there's some fucking pregnant lady with a New York Jets jersey on who doesn't know anything about football.
Yeah.
Why is she wearing a New York Jets jersey? Is because she is from New York.
Exactly. And then another thing is like a lot of the pro circuit teams, no matter what game it is, the teams change every year.
Yeah.
It's so unorganized, but
it's not organized well, and it's just this simple. All right, I'm a YouTube commentator. All right, or whatever I am. I don't even know what I am. I like to call myself a person involved in gaming entertainment. I make more money and get more views than any pro that has ever lived. Walshy, not FPS Walshy, but Walshy, all right, was the biggest Halo star ever, and he made $70,000 a year. All right, he's the biggest MLG pro of all time in Halo, and he made $70,000 a year. That ain't shit. That's nothing. The fucking guy, the guys that just won the tournament over at the Call of Duty tournament.
Yeah, Providence.
At XP.
Oh,
they won four guys won $400,000. That's $100,000 each. But again, that ain't shit compared to big YouTubers.
That's true.
They trump that like nothing. White Boys made at least $300,000 this year. So it's like it just goes to show how much of a fail pro gaming really is. And there needs to be a new fucking league that comes and takes over. And it's not just a money thing. I'm not, someone will say, well, it's not all about money. But what is it really about? It's about attendance. It's about views.
Yeah.
And, the MLG doesn't have that. They don't have a fan base to watch these events.
And then, like, with the pro circuit, the teams just, like, I haven't heard of someone that's, like, a dedicated fan of a team. Like, they switch their favorite team every, like, event, even.
And you wouldn't do that. Where are you from?
Connecticut.
If there was a Connecticut team...
I'd obviously stick with them.
Never switch.
Yeah.
Your team would fail, and you would still cheer for them. That's why they're stupid. They're dumb. There's a business model out there that is a proven success with these other leagues, like the NFL and stuff like that. They will not follow it. They're trying to do their own thing. It's just stupid. It doesn't work. It doesn't make sense. It's trying to recreate the wheel. You can't do it. A wheel's a wheel. But I'm sorry I got to cut it short, but thank you so much, Anthony Twist, for having me on here. It was a lot of fun.
Thanks for coming on. I appreciate it, man.
I did some other commentaries, and nobody has asked me these interesting questions. You've done the best so far.
All right. Thanks, dude.
All right. Yo, guys, follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/DJ Keemstar. Peace.
Peace.